Alright, it's another video from the White Shorts Club. You got Myth, you got Kaichou,
What's up, guys?
and you got Jerry.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, I don't know how we did it, but we somehow hit Game 5, and Copium still hasn't won a match for either of them. So, we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Copium can only beat itself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start this, and we're just gonna laugh a bit about why Copium kind of wasn't it. Like, part of it that we were discussing in the previous games is that deck space is really tight. Like, you play almost over half your deck is committed to this one game plan, and then as we saw in Game 4 with Kaichou, if you don't get to the game plan, you're essentially playing vanilla white shorts. Yeah, it's
Not a good opening for me so far. I mowed a climax, I clocked climax. It's just not looking so good. But I did open the 4K meter, which was kind of nice.
Yep.
Yeah, true. 4K is pretty big.
Now,
You know a little bit of that from Game 4, right, Jerry?
Yeah. I learned, all right. I knew, all right. Staying there for so long.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, but let me answer. Yeah, my answer with my own point.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then, as far as I can remember, you guys play relatively similar ratios of the events. Just mainly, I think Kaichou, you play bonders, whereas
I play,
Jerry doesn't play as many. Yeah. So it's like there's some small differences between the two decks, but like the core of both of them are largely the same. So
yeah. So I'm already out 3 here, which is not what you want to see.
Especially in Game 5.
Yeah, when the game matters, zero scrapes.
But
yeah, I think I draw another climax. I think this game had a few climaxes. But Jerry did open the ideal opener. Has to Kaguya with any other card. So,
yeah. Luckily. So.
And then one thing that's pretty unique about this matchup, or this mirror matchup, is that your torches don't actually save your characters, which is a fairly big selling point in other matchups. But considering that if you do combo, you always have a 1k advantage over the other, the defending Kaguya, it's a little bit suspect.
Yeah, my brain turned cheese when I didn't play Miko before brainstorming.
Oh god.
Not that it mattered, but yeah. At this point, we just need attackers, so we're just swinging cards. Can't kill the Kaguya because 3-5 is pretty good. Only counter 3-5 is 4K, so I play one copy and it's only in the middle, so that's gone.
Yo, same.
Jerry gets the first combo. He's the first setup here.
Oh,
red, clock's blue standard.
So something that I kind of wanted to ask you guys, having played this deck, like how important is hitting level 1 before the opponent in most matchups? Like I know, like I said earlier, in this specific mirror match, it's not gonna matter at all. But it's like, are there any matchups in particular that you guys are like, oh, if I don't hit level 1 first, I'm in like real deep trouble? Like I imagine in the case for Jerry, during Game 3, I imagine hitting level 1 before a standby deck sets up the walls is pretty important. But any other matchups you guys are thinking of that are like, I should probably hit level 1 before for the opponent?
I'd say not in particularly. Maybe against 1k1 decks that have on reverse combos. You might want to get there first, just so that way you have your Kaguyas on board, and then you have and just scope out your torches, and then the moment they hit level 1, at the very least, like in the case that they can't get over a souped up Kaguya with the that's already been event boosted already, it's possible that you could deny a reverse, but with the current trend of how on reverses are nowadays, they get pretty high, so I don't see that happening. So it really depends on really depends on what you're matched up against. Obviously, if you're going for the more obviously playing against the more dated on reverse combos, then sure you'll probably have a better chance of defending against that or denying that too. But yeah, and just not in recent sets where all your on reverse combos get really big, or they can just like congregate onto, or they can just like stack all the on reverse combos onto one character, just like a Corone's Hollow Knight does.
Yep. So I guess Kaichou, I'll pass the same question over to you. Are there any particular matchups where you're like it's actually more advantageous for you to hit level 1 first, but for your opponent, or is it kind of just if it happens type of situation?
Yeah, I think in general, it doesn't matter too much. The one upside of hitting one is that you get to get torches on the opponent's climax combo turn, which is super nice. Like me right now, I'm like taking like 10,000 damage because I'm clean and I can't torch because I don't have it, right? So like that's like the one good thing. Also specifically for the mirror match, it's better to like hit it second, just so you can swing to their combo, and then like depending on whether, since it's a lot harder to recur the combo, it might be harder for them to grab the combo back since their torches are like used to either like cancel, and their combos are not gonna be in the deck for them to torch. But yeah, but one thing I've learned after playing is that it's usually better to like double combo swing a chomp and then combo again, because you can't recur the combo as easily.
Yeah, it's not like Bell from Denmachi where it's just like, oh, throw a firebolt down, get my bell, I'll put power on the bell.
Down, get my bell back. Yeah, so like triple combo sometimes it's like not worth if you don't like need to get 3 torches. So it's like 2 torches like fine, and then like if you're planning on looping it, it's like easier because you just have to get the last combo the next turn.
Yeah. It's also interesting here that you're gonna go for, like you said, 2 combos plus the blind stalker just to get over and generate a little bit of extra value, get some mileage here.
Yeah, being at level 2 here is a little unfortunate because I have just like 1 event, but I technically basically have 0 events in memory. Because I want to generate 4 stock here, I somehow have to pay 2 stock or 3 stock to put the other 3 events. Because I just choose to play the one of them here. The setup is like pretty hard if I like need more damage, and then the pace of the game is like kind of just like gone out the window at this point. Yeah. And now I generate 4 and I have to pay 2 more, so then I have 2. In worst cases, I play another Kaguya, and that's like it.
Yeah. And then Jerry, with 3 torches in your hand, I believe your deck is pretty compressed as well, considering you didn't hit too many climaxes in this early game.
Yeah,
so
I didn't hit that many climaxes. I was pretty compressed, but I still opted for the defensive torching here, just because I wanted to cancel this damage off and move forward. So
pretty sick stuff.
Yeah.
Get a draw. Plot twist: you threw into the pants? Question mark.
Yeah, the draw ditching here is that it's like there's no demerit draw ditching here because you either draw the pants for your combo or you draw a clean card, so it's actually like super good.
Yeah, you still opted to defensive torch again.
Yeah, since you cancel off the top, right? So some millage is always nice statistically.
Yeah.
And then your deck is also like really sick right now. So
oh man, you're just cracked here. You're just better torture, dude.
Jerry's on fire right now,
like
getting these 6 double cancels.
Coming first, right? Being a torch after is like super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after a return, and where Kaichou, I imagine that had you had 2 torches in your hand going into that level 1 turn, it would be nice to at the very least get a little bit of mill going, but unfortunately you took like 8 damage across that turn, so that was a little bit suspect.
Also, I couldn't play torch because I didn't have a Miki on board. Yeah, that's also like the other downside, right? It's the bell demerit. My brainstormer doesn't have freaking Kaguya Miyuki just like freaking Hestia, dude. It's actually triggering sometimes. We're just nerf Damachi, dude.
Got a damn machi, dude.
It's a name diff, man.
It's
Like they made our torch the same color, but yeah, our brainstorm is not the same.
they made the torch the same color, except the other torch can play without color.
Yeah, like
Yeah, colorless
we
card.
get salvage brainstorm, which is technically better, but we don't get the name, which is like kind of important
No.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Conditions are sometimes real, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
once it gets going, it doesn't matter, but yeah, like before it gets going, like the early game, maybe you need a torch early, right?
Yeah. Especially since there aren't that many Kaguya cards that you're playing in the early game. That get like maximum mileage, right? So.
It's weird because all the bonders are not any of the main characters.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, we have Miko Bonder, Shika Bonder, and Ichigami Bonder.
Oh yeah, this is the part where I kind of hinted a little bit, just cause I had another card in the hand, which was supposed to be the other card I was supposed to use.
Oh, yeah, he played the Rico Salvage, and I was like, okay. But then, yeah, he was supposed to play the Climax, the pan support. So,
Oh.
They were
Yeah.
tilting their head at the same angle, and I was like, oh, okay. It's the same card.
Yeah.
Tilting their head. And then I think during this turn here too, I realized like, wait a minute, that's not the right card. Yeah. Because then I was just looking through my hand, I'm like, wait, this card's still in my hand.
Yeah, you know, this game is also the game where we both see the blind stalker. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Kind of getting a decent
Yeah.
amount of mileage actually against each other, so. Oh, still hitting these brainstorms though, despite
Million 2 climaxes. Yeah.
pretty sick stuff, and then whip it out.
Yeah, it's pretty chilling here. So, yeah, have you opted to double combo. Last turn you would have had another combo this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the play now. Double combo is just sick. You -1 because my hand
Yeah,
slipped.
yeah. Unfortunate head angles.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't need it anyway. You don't need a Rico Salvage anyway.
It's fine, it's fine.
I didn't need it. Yeah, true. I didn't need it anyways. It's not like I had a bunch of climax in my hand or anything.
A torch for 1. Oh, you're insane. Yeah, for the power, because Kaguya does have the one demerit is that she needs an event to get power. So if you were torching for Kaguya, you have to torch again to give her power. So that's like the awkward part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, being able to get this double combo off is pretty key for you because it allows you to just continually play with a torch in your hand at all times. So
Yeah, single combo.
I mean, you also do break over the enemy Kaguya because you got the 1K from the climax.
Yeah.
All right, nice little swing for damage here. Get some chip.
Yeah.
So right now, let's see. I see one Musashi in the clock. I don't know where the other.
We're trying to refresh climax.
Okay then.
Yeah. I'm going straight to level 3, by the way.
Oh, not yet.
Soon.
Soon?
Not yet?
Eventually.
Soon? Yeah.
And a 3. Okay then.
I go to level 3 here.
Choosing not to torch here, or?
No, the torch is too orangey, but yeah, I just don't have yellow,
No.
so it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Alright, so going into level 3, you still have to play 2 stock for the in order to get the climax combo off. You still need to do.
Yeah, I need to get yellow. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no yellow means no event. Yeah, there's no brainstorm hits either. This game is it's not looking so hot.
I mean, it's It's a classic this is how game 5 ends type of situation right here, so
Yep, this is how this deck blows up.
yeah, a little bit
Setup is that.
unfortunate because it's like it's very precise when you need to get your cards, and it's like if you don't get them at the correct timings, you're basically kind of doomed.
Yep, I also think torching is just a high skill mechanic in way shorts in general. So being able to torch correctly is just super important.
Yep. So then you do have 3 of the 4. You do have the Musashi in hand, I believe, right? It's just the yellow is the only thing that's killing
I just
you.
don't have yellow. Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely in hindsight now, just running more of the Musashi event, just so you have a secondary way of
Play the game.
finishing it. Yeah, play the game in general.
Yeah, play the game.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you want to push damage at this point. So having have another way to push more damage is pretty important here,
and
especially if your
then,
top end's tied to 4 cards in memory.
Yep.
I believe both of you play the Miyuki in this list, right? Which is supposed to be your way around the color thing, but it kind of doesn't.
Supposed to be, but not good in practice.
That could have been another event. Call it a day, right? At least you can love it.
And there's a pants trigger getting
More pants triggers. It seems like we're kind of dead here. I don't even have.
You don't have a level 3 pants in your waiting room?
Yeah, but I'm just pan supporting here, so we're just grabbing Kaguya as a heal.
Yep.
That's all we can do at this point.
You're just kind of hoping that Jerry doesn't capitalize on the current state of the board. Small chip.
Yeah, because Vanilla Swings is gonna kill this dude from like 2-2. So I need at least 2 more turns of like Vanilla Swinging to kill. Like, yeah, and then after like live his level 3 turn. So it's a little hard.
Yeah.
But you know, he eats some damage, so it's something.
A little bit of the way there, and then
This deck definitely kills from 2-3. You know, if I had triple combo.
but you know, it's unfortunate that requires
like 10 cards. So basically a 10 card comp within the span of like 3 turns. This is like turn 3 for me. Or something, like maybe 4, like a low turn. Which is like, yeah. The downside of you need stock, so you have to swing more, but then you hit level 1 second, and then it's like, well, what am I supposed to do now?
It's hard to react to everything when you don't have no solutions.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, I think this is the part where I
Yeah, you like
it goes to the wrong slot. It goes to the wrong slot there.
Oh.
Yeah, there it goes. And that's the last time we ever saw it on my end.
Never again.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's sometimes a meme too, because we played a few games after, but if the opponent somehow forgets to send it and then their card gets memory kicked and it's blue, the torch is gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's one game where I memory kicked the combo because Jerry didn't have Climax, and then his torch was dead forever because he forgot to send.
So then his game basically like fell apart.
Yeah, you play vanilla like me. Like in a different.
Daily reminder then to all you memory kick players out there, kick blue.
Yeah. I mean, if you're at level 2 and you didn't send it, there's something wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's still technically fine to bring it out to send it later. Just you gotta remember what your opponent's running and everything.
Yeah, just don't get memory kicked.
Yeah, just don't get memory kicked. True.
Yeah.
It's okay. We remember that forever.
Yup.
Forever scarred from the one
scar, dude.
Memory kick div.
But thankfully, you have another event or a climax, so you are able to, at the very least, get the torch back before.
That is,
Yeah.
but will I remember this time though? That's the
Like-
real.
Like
Because remember-
also, yeah, like similarly, the lunatic transfer memory kick can also just eat one of these combos and it's like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
But,
to imagine
you
that would be really, really toxic in that matchup, right? Assault Lily versus Kaguya.
It's yeah, but at least they can still counter, right? So they can at least counter send it there and then they get memory kicked.
Yeah.
So it's like unless they forget, that's on them. It's just like it's more of a you cheese your opponent if they don't know.
Cheese
Or
them
they
while
forget.
they don't expect it, yeah.
Yeah. So we cheese it out in practice. Sometimes you don't get cheese in real tournaments.
Imagine just memory kicking the Hayasaka Ricky just out of nowhere and being like, "What? Wait."
Yeah, those are memory kick or where?
I mean, lunatic transfer is about as close as we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, level 1 memory kick. Yeah, I get the torch here. Because I was just like infinitely dead.
Yes. I mean, you did cancel one swing of the Hayasaka,
Yeah.
so at the very least, you'll get one more turn to figure out what you're doing with your.
We
with
want
your
to return
game.
get yellow. Okay, yeah, we got some cancels here. It was not too bad. The problem is still yellow wear because I triggered a bonder.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
then
I think
that
I clocked the event here just to get yellow, and then I drew into the second.
Yeah, I think you did here.
Yeah,
you
because I
know
just need a clock just for the chance of playing yellow. Oh, never mind. We just healed down.
Oh,
That was a different game.
well, no.
These games are blending together. Yeah, I'm playing healers and I'm swing 3.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this one we're trying to live. So one card is in the
Oh.
back row. We're trying to live. We're swing 3 passing.
Gosh.
The yellow is basically gone forever.
You've accepted that this game plan is probably out the window.
Yeah, if I get yellow in the next deck, well, I get yellow next deck. Like,
Until then, you're basically just kind of flying by the seat of your pants, essentially.
yeah, trying to live, because maybe we can, get some cancels.
Alright, well, you do slam the level 1 pants this time around, so it's not like you're. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
trade another one. Well, I'm ready. If it ever happens. The sad part sometimes is Kaguya gets 15 for back row, so if you don't have back row, she's negative power. So I'm 10-5 here, so we tie, which is like the tragic. It's really tragic. Like 9-5 into climax is like 10-5. Like 10-5 doesn't like kill me.
And then it looks like a torch, just oh, wait.
Yeah, this is why we don't defend the torch. This could happen, but I think you still cancel.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That was a different game. Yeah.
Oh no.
We took a gamble and we lost.
Yeah.
It was a 50-50, unfortunately. Okay, well,
We
there's
catch that one.
Oh wait, no. I'm 500 big because I have a sword. There we go. That's why my Kaguya's not dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sword diff.
Yeah.
Sword diff.
But yeah, now Jerry's at 3. He's gonna play full comp because he has yellow.
Yeah,
That's literally that's it.
And we clocked one of our 4 yellows.
Yep.
Or level
Hey,
up one of our 4
played-
yellows.
I played 3, dude.
Oh no.
And then at this point, you're just digging for another.
I was trying to dig for the sword event.
Oh yeah,
I was
that's sort
digging
of
for sword, yeah, which is why.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
this-
there's a sword event gone.
Oh no, order, dude.
Or, dude.
Order div. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't play Bonder for that. We don't play the Bonder for that card, by the way. We were just relying on the Hestia.
Yep. That's the rage. I also have 2 freaking Miko Mensu, Mike. I love them. We don't talk about it. Looks like I got 1 in
you know, after you get it in the memory, it's just like, well, now I can shove these in level.
It seems like you're playing a vanilla game here too, Jerry.
Yeah.
Man, this
Well,
copium deck seems more and more vanilla the more you guys
Yeah, I
run.
burned once in game one. And I think that was
The last we
the
ever
last
saw of the comp.
Yeah, I don't think the combo ever went off in these games.
I mean, because I think Jerry died like from level 2 the one time
Yeah.
that he whipped it out, and
Right.
then
This combo just doesn't burn.
and you know, last
the real
game.
combo just swinging 3 at level 3.
Yeah, the real combo was Musashi, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is where I imagine that Jerry.
Here's the real finish.
Yeah, the real finish. Yeah.
All right, well, we got one Musashi in. We're gonna.
Seems like you're just gonna swing 3-3-2 the climax. Because that would be a 3-1, 3-3 is pretty solid. A Musashi might be one extra, and then the 2 stick. Yep,
And then put back.
Okay.
pretty sure. Good numbers here. My compression is like negative. I have 4 stock, like 2 hand or 1. No board. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I'm like 6 out. Or I'm 6 in because there's at least 1 in stock. 1 in hand. Yeah, 6 is not what you want to see, but I had to grab the pants there for the next turn.
You
So
know,
it's like the risk reward.
you had to grab the pants, and then you had to pray that you get a yellow, and then drew the Musashi event. And at which point,
That's how I'll cancel this turn.
all right, well, here comes a 3.
Yeah, I have sword, but Jerry doesn't have sword. But he has massage, and I don't have massage. Yeah, so I ate this another climax, you know, as expected from this deck. Nothing more, nothing less.
Refreshing the
And
climaxes every time.
Yeah, refreshing level 1 specifically, and then just be dead shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I won, but did I really?
Yeah.
It's kind of a pretty janky list, but you know. Oh, Jerry, you got the sick clutch at the end there, game 5. Question mark?
Question mark, dude. Question mark. I don't know, dude.
But you know, having played a couple of games outside of the show match, and then having gotten to rewatch these, what do you guys kind of like take away from Kaguya 2? Like overall, like it's a pretty fun set for sure, but it's like anything that you guys are like excited to like delve into, revisit, maybe like reimagine a deck that you played here with better stuff.
Unironically, the 8-gate build I played was actually one of the more funner decks I played, despite how cheesy it is. Just cause it actually makes use of the new set 2 Miyuki, and it's the only way I could play Simple Gear without without adhering to a ban list. Yeah, budget Simple Gear here.
Yeah, and then
but otherwise, yeah.
And then Kaichou, any decks you'd be interested in revisiting, or that you're planning to revisit now, having played a couple of games, kind of gotten a feel for what the new set kind of brings to the table?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play A-Bands again, eventually. But right now I'm just trying to play Miko plus X top end plus Musashi event because that event's broken, and so that's pretty much the game plan, the formula at least.
Yeah.
Memes aside, though, 8-Pants is a deck. 8-Pants as a deck is fine. Memes aside, though.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
just a little extra legwork just for your level 3. But yeah. Other than
It's
that,
definitely
though,
no tech, and we play everything to do this combo.
basically.
You know, the 4-ups are looking pretty good.
but yeah, all right. But that about does it for this show match. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of content, and let us know in the comments what you want to see. And stick around. We might have some more Roy Shorts of stuff going on in the future. So then, see you guys.
Laters.